Okay, I wanted to talk to you a minute for those who may not have gotten the point of the first video. My wife and I bought this land after selling our home. It's just about 10 acres. It's not much, but it's ours. It's paid for. It's been paid for in cash. Now, there wasn't enough money left over, hardly at all, after that, to do much else. So, what we had to do is, there was no way to rent anywhere. I can't afford an RV. Somebody suggested that on one of the comments. We tried, we can't do it. I don't have any credit. The credit my wife has, she's going to use for our construction loan. And so we're doing this with very little money. And we each have our jobs. We work for a living, you know, we work. But that income is going right back out the door with all the expenses of setting up base camp and trying to cut my way through here. The intent is for me to set up either a log cabin or a tiny home so that we have somewhere to live. Again, I can't afford an RV. It's just not possible. So this is the way it had to be done. And I'm happy we're doing it this way. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my fire. Where I'm at now is I've got mostly cleared a space for storage. That space right there is going to be for a storage unit. You can see I've got flags on the ground. I don't know if you can see the pink flags or not. But I've ordered a canvas carport. You've seen them. I don't know if maybe you have or have not, but it's 10 by 20. So I'm gonna make a 12 by 22 platform. Not platform, but it's gonna be pallets. And I'll put some flooring over top of it. And then on top of that will be the shed. So that's what we're planning on doing. That will work. That'll get our stuff out of storage. It'll also give me access to my tools. So what I'm doing today, this pile is huge. It's about 8 feet tall and about 12 feet wide. That's how they're all ending up. Today I'm trying to clear over there. That's the easement over there where the truck drives that way and traffic comes that way. I'm trying to clear that out completely. I got about 2 or 3 more trees to cut down there and some small ones over to the right. So I'm trying to clear that out. I want to leave the cypresses. I love the cypress trees. I think they're beautiful. But that's it, man. To the right of this gigantic pile is, it's another felled tree right there that I gotta do something with, right? Well, that pile's too big. So there's the felled tree right there, but it's landed in, intentionally landed in, a pile of vines and weeds and brush and junk that I'm just gonna use as another pile. Okay, this represents today's work. I got a lot of this taken down, which is easement, where I drive is right there, goes to the road. I have just a gargantuan pile here and one starting over there, and that's a felled tree. And all this is one big tree. And frankly, it's for future Tyrone to figure out. That's just a big mess. I don't want it. Usually I take the chainsaw and I cut them up into bite-sized pieces, or the clippers, but that's just a mess. Here's another view of that tree. It's really just leaning into the direction that I'm gonna be building. I hate to do it, but I think it's gotta come down. sitting here eating steak with very little light. I'm not sure this can be topped. No moon. You might be wondering how I brush my teeth out here. It's really simple. It's camping style. Toothpaste on the toothbrush, insert in mouth, water in mouth. Don't spit it out. Toothbrush back in mouth. Spit out water, and you have a clean toothbrush. You want to get yourself one of these ion lighters here. You can get one of these suckers on, I think, Amazon or anywhere for just like 10 bucks. It's really cool. Great for camping. There's no fuel required. It takes a USB-C charge. Of course, I have backup in case that doesn't work. But I also want to show you this real quick. This is my remote for my solar, and I'm about to charge. Just wanted to charge this real quick. That turns on that guy right there. All right, and you can see I have 13.4, 13.3, something like that in there. Not in the instructions, but although this is a USB-C, it's got to go into like a really lighter, not as powerful, not as many volts or amps going through it. It won't even charge if it's too powerful. So you can't like put it through a block like that. It's got to be through something that is not going to pull so much. And then it works. Well, I've been here for about a month. I've gotten settled in. I've learned a lot. Today I explored my land in places I haven't seen before, and I was very happy with what I found. I might show you next video. There's some great places for a cabin or a tiny home. And you know, look, this is kind of like perma-camping, you know. And if you've got the wherewithal and if you've got the knowledge and you like camping, man, I mean, this is, like I said, perma-camping. And it's on your own property. You can do what you want to do. Make sure when you buy some land that you're in a county that doesn't have the type of restrictions that would prevent you from doing this. You make sure it's agriculture zoned, and get as far away from the city as you can. I mean, the closer to the city you get, the more rules are going to be put on you. The further away you get, the more you can get away with just about anything you want. It's been a great month. I was away for a week at my daughter's wedding. And the other 3 weeks I've been busting chops. So, loving it. And I hope I'm inspiring someone to be able to do this same thing. I realize that what I'm doing is on an iPhone. And it's not the highest quality. I don't have a computer with me, as you can imagine. I have a laptop for work, but I canceled my Adobe subscription, so I don't have any editing. No real editing. So I just use the iPhone for now. And I do have a GoPro 10 that is amazing quality. I just haven't felt like doing all that. It's so much simpler for me to just edit it on iMovie and just get it out to you. In the future, I might consider updating my setup to, I guess like a lot of channels do, you know, just set a GoPro up and video absolutely everything you do, and then go back and pick and choose what you want through editing. It's just too much work. I've done that before with lots of things. It's just not worth my time for this particular project. I just wanted to let everybody know what I'm doing. That's all. Let's just keep it simple. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded, or at least compiled and upload it tomorrow. Again, I hope I inspired somebody, and maybe you can put in your comments maybe how you've done it before or doing it now, or if you have any questions or concerns. I would be more than happy to interact with you. Y'all have a good night.